Hello, welcome back. We're playing some more Demon Bluff, this very fun single-player social deduction card game. And yeah, we're just going to continue with where we left off. Ascension 4 in Standard. There are two evils among all characters. Find and kill them. We got Twin Minion and Ba. Okay. Should be easy enough. Baker, I was a jester. You were sus. Very sus. Fortune teller, medium, number 3 is a real jester. Okay. Slayer, medium, number 1 is a real fortune teller. Gemcrafter, number 1 is good. Okay. I mean, there's two of you kind of covering for number 1. So I'm inclined to believe number 1's good. Unless both of you are evil. Which could be a possibility. And then number 6, I was a Slayer. Now, the interesting thing is both these Bakers are not saying they're the original Baker, which is mighty suspicious. I'm inclined to believe both of you are evil. Let's try to Slayer you. Okay, yeah, you were Ba, which means you were good. And then let's Fortune Teller you and you. True. I think you're evil. Yep, both the Bakers were in cahoots. We got Witch and Lilith. This is a nasty round, my gosh. Hunter, I'm 2 cards away from closest evil. Druid. Confessor, I am dizzy. Okay. Now, we do have a Plague Doctor that could corrupt it, so we'll hold off on executing it for now. And there's the Plague Doctor. Bishop. 1, 7, and 3 villager minion outcast. Right side's more evil. And we can't reveal the last card because of Witch. I mean, if the Confessor was evil, it would check out with the Hunter. Let's play Doctor on the Confessor. Ooh, okay. Play Doctor is saying it's corrupted and number 8 is evil. That's interesting. Because that would make sense. That would check out. Because if you were corrupted, then you would be lying. Because the Confessor is not evil, just corrupted. The real tricky thing here is that we have 2 unknowns. So we're really working with limited information right now. And this Bishop doesn't really help us because we don't know what 3 is. But I mean, it checks out with the Plague Doctor being an outcast. And it also checks out with Architect theoretically being a villager. But it could also be a minion. I don't know. Let's Druid on these 3. There is a Plague Doctor. That is correct. You are good. I think this Hunter is evil. Okay, the Hunter was Lilith. Alrighty, so we still got a Witch on our hands. And if you were the Witch, then the right side would be more evil, but you'd have to say the left side's more evil, so I think, no matter what, I think you're good. I don't think you can be evil. Which means... And this Plague Doctor told the truth. So you're good. You're just corrupted, I think. Yeah, because you have to be corrupted, otherwise you would have been telling the truth, and you were clearly lying. Because you were evil. So you were good, you're just corrupted. Which means it's one of these 3. Which is really sucks, because we have like no information to go off of here. Literally no information. If we're believing this Bishop... Let's see. If you're not lying, if you're telling the truth, then the right side's more evil. Which means it must be one of these 2. Which means you must be telling the truth. With me, which means between 1, 7, and 3 there's a villager, minion, and outcast. Which means 3. All signs point to 3. Oh yeah. We got there. We got there. I'm surprised I got that, honestly. That was a tough one. Okay, we got Counselor and Ba. Counselor and Ba. Crazy. Dreamer. Enlightened. Closest evil is equidistant. I'm 3 cards away from a corrupted character. Bombardier, Plague Doctor, and Enlightened. Closest evil is clockwise. Damn, of course it was a doppelganger, man. Of course it was a doppelganger. So theoretically, either of those could be the counselor. I'm 3 cards away from a corrupted character. So that would be either Dreamer or Enlightened. You're saying closest evil is equidistant. So you would register as an evil to the Enlightened, and then what if you're as evil? And then if you're evil, and if you're the counselor, then you would also be lying. And you would be Ba. I guess let's first see if you're corrupted. Well, let's use Dreamer. Number 4 could be Ba. Okay. Okay. Number 4 is Ba, which means both of you are not corrupted. See? Now, that could mean they're still evil, but you were telling the truth, so the Dreamer is definitely good. I guess you could still be corrupted, so we'll put a yellow marker on you. You were telling the truth, so you're good. Okay, now we have quite the tricky thing to piece out here. We have to find where this counselor is. What if you're corrupted? That feels pretty likely. Number 8 is evil and number 8's corrupted? What? Very confused. And I mean, I guess if the Plague Doctor was evil, but you're saying number 6 or 8's the counselor. And if you're saying the closest evil is clockwise, then you cannot be evil. But why are you saying number 8's evil and number 8 is corrupted? Like, what's that all about? Okay, it was the Plague Doctor. That was just way too fishy. Number 8's evil, number 8's corrupted. I don't even think that's possible. And you were the doppelganger. I was correct on that. Number 6 or number 8 is the counselor. Oh. So you're registering as evil. A random evil. Oh my god. Okay, that's what was tripping me up. I thought this just registered as like a general evil, not a specific evil, but it's a random evil, so this was registering as counselor. I see. Okay. Damn. Sometimes the wretch just gets you. Like, even though you know how it works, you never know exactly how it works. At least in my experience. But we got there in the end. We got there in the end. Oh no. We got them. We got the drunk. This is gonna be a hell of a round. Which counselor, Ba? Oh gosh. Hunter, I'm 2 cards away from closest evil. Counselor's 3 cards away from closest evil. Number 1 is good. I feel like, yeah, the drunk could definitely be the knight, which would be annoying. But we could try and Slayer the knight. Or we could just try to kill the knight, see if it's evil, but that wouldn't make sense with the hunter, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to use Slayer to try to kill the knight. You couldn't kill number 1? Interesting. So the Slayer couldn't kill number 1, which means number 1 might be good. And if number 1 is good, then all 3 of these kind of check out with each other. The fact that there's 3 evils and Counselor's 3 cards away from closest evil, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it could happen. Could definitely be true. I'm going to try to kill the knight. Okay, I couldn't kill the knight. So the knight is good. Gemcrafter is good. Slayer is good. All 3 of those are good. So this Jester is mighty sus to be the counselor, as it's right next to Bombardier. We don't know what this is. This could be like Wretch or This could be the wretch. There's also a drunk and a doppelganger in the mix that we don't know about. I mean, the counselor could pretty much be anywhere, I feel. But if we know all three of these are good, so we can actually test out this jester. There are 3 evils? I don't think so. Okay, you were Ba. You were Ba. Let's just test out this jester as well. 2 evils? Bruh. Okay. I thought both the jesters were evil. Apparently not. So if you're the drunk, then this scout or this hunter could be evil. If this scout's evil, then this hunter checks out. We don't have much information to go off of here, and I really don't want to kill this bombardier. Okay. The scout was the counselor, which puts this hunter as good. Which means the witch is either the bombardier or number 5. And if we kill the bombardier and it's not the witch, then we lose, so I think we just gotta go for 5. Okay, 5 was the doppelganger. Oh my gosh. Which means it must be number 2. Oh my gosh. That was a crazy round, man. Alrighty. Scout. Shaman's 2 cards away from closest evil. Let's actually see what's here. We got Shaman and Puka. Okay. Druid. Hunter. 4 cards away. So that's putting Mighty Sus on 6. Fortune Teller. I am the original baker. That checks out. Wretch. Baker. I was a knitter. Okay. I could see that. I could see that. And these were the 2 druids that were added because of Shaman. So we know you register as evil with Fortune Teller. So let's test that out. And we know you're good because you were the original baker. False. Which means you must be evil, which would check out with Hunter. But you could also be corrupted, which would be annoying. Okay, you were the Shaman. You were the Shaman. Which makes this Hunter very trustworthy. Although, wait. I am 4 cards away from closest evil. You damn be telling big lies over here. Because, I mean, technically you're 4 cards away from an evil, but not the closest evil. Because the Shaman's the furthest away from this Hunter. Which means Puka must be closer. Which means you could be corrupted or Puka. One of these druids. We need to test out what these druids are saying. So let's test that out. There's a wretch. Okay, you are good. Let's test this out. Wretch, you are also good. Okay. I feel like I am missing something here. Potentially. Because, I mean, I guess this baker could be Puka, and then the shaman would be corrupted. So that would make sense. But then you wouldn't be 4 cards away from closest evil. Also, you've been lying this whole time because I realize now there's a wretch here. So you're definitely lying. Okay, you were Puka. And both these druids were corrupted, apparently. Which I don't get because... Is it just me, or were these druids both telling the truth even though they were corrupted? I don't know, but we got there, so we'll take the W. Twin Minion and Puka. Alrighty. We also got a Plague Doctor in the mix. I am good. That means you are good. Judge. Hunter, 2 cards away from closest evil. Architect, right side's more evil. Poet, closest evil is clockwise. Wretch, you check out. Unless you're evil, so... You check out right now, I think. Number 3 was affected by evil. Plague Doctor. Well, we know you're good, so we can judge to see... Number 8's lying? Well, they can't lie because they're a confessor. So you're maybe corrupted, and maybe you're also corrupted, because you were affected by evil, and then Hunter is lying and is the actual evil, because Hunter would be Puka in that case. So I think you're corrupted. So let's use Plague Doctor on the judge. Number 1 is not corrupted? That makes me think this Plague Doctor is also evil. Which would check out, because if Wretch and Plague Doctor are evil, then the left would be more evil than the right. Because right would only have Puka as the hunter. So I think you're Puka, and then the Plague Doctor is the minion. Let's go. We got there. Epic. One village 7 and a 7. We only got Puka. We also got the almighty drunk. Bard. I'm 1 away from corrupted. There are no evils adjacent to me. Fortune teller. Poet. Puka's 3 cards away from closest evil. And that would check out if Puka is literally opposite to the other evil. Wait, hold on. There is only Puka. There can't be another evil. Hold up. This poet making up damn lies over here. Architect. Both sides are equally evil. Let's, okay, so the poet was corrupted. No evils adjacent to me, I could believe. I could believe that. Wait. I just realized, this architect, both sides can't both be equally evil, because there's only one evil character. So what if both those are corrupted and this jester is Puka? And then that would check out with you, because you're 1 away from a corrupted character. There's no evils adjacent to you. And then you would be the drunk or something. So we know you're good. True. 3 evils? That's impossible. I think you're Puka. You were the drunk? I just got drunked. I just got drunked, man. Okay. And you were lying as well. Everybody's lying. How do I find the evil if everybody's lying, bro? It's not fair. Literally only 2 people in this entire village are telling the truth, and we have to figure out who those people are. Because wait, I think it's both of you. Because all 4 of these people are lying. Right? Wait, what? Hold up. Because 4 and 5, but you were also corrupted, and the only way you could be corrupted is from Puka. So Puka must be you. And then you're corrupted because there's no evil adjacent to you. Oh, wait. I thought right included the center, but maybe... I never know how this architect works. Like, what's considered right and what's considered left. So I guess because you're in the center, both sides would equally be evil. I guess that's how that works. So maybe you are telling the truth, and then you're telling the truth. You are corrupted, and you're Puka. Okay. We got there, even though everybody was freaking lying. My gosh. Yay! Ascension 5. Let's go! There are 2 evils among all characters. Find and kill them. Ba and Poisoner. Alrighty. Bard, Dreamer, Architect, Knitter, Medium. Number 5's a real Knitter. They're both saying there's only 1 pair of evil. And if they're both true, then you're true. So all 3 of these would be true. Plague Doctor. An Alchemist. I cured 1 corruption. Okay, okay. I want to see if number 6 could be the Poisoner. Interesting. Number 6 is evil, number 1 is corrupted. But if number 1 was corrupted, they wouldn't be calling out number 6 being evil. That doesn't check out. Plague Doctor seems kind of sus here. Okay, yeah, the Plague Doctor was the Poisoner. One of you is corrupted. Maybe you were corrupted, and then you cured the corruption. But if that was the case, then why would you be saying you're 1 away from a corrupted character? Unless you're also evil. One of these 2 are evil, because I think I think all three of these check out. Since there's only one more evil, I think all three of these check out. I think the left side is more evil, probably. In this case, the architect includes the center as the left, which is weird. Huh. Because you can see like the arrows above each of the little cards there, dictating what's left and right. I would believe that. I think you're telling the truth. Dreamer's weird because like you learn an evil roll, but only if the evil's picked you learn the correct info. So maybe this alchemist was corrupted, so it's saying it cured one corruption even though it didn't, and this bard is evil. There we are. The bard was the bard. Thank you for watching some more Demon Bluff, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.